not see through no dumb shit. Nah, I will not give out no pass. Waste ass motherfuckers breathing in my air, and I know, even though I don't wanna, that they'll probably outlast. So I'm hanging out the window. Yeah, got my feet up on the dash. Face full of sunshine, trying to unwind, trying to get mine, trying to use 100% of this little flash that I have. Yeah, I can ease up on my tempo. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I should probably save a little cash. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I can do it how the textbooks say. I can do it how they wanna chase fame. I can steady as we blaze. They can do the math and laugh. Rather be sitting back, broke, pushing facts and hope. What you want, beating back those playing on my phone. What you want, we can keep it close. We can own the road. What you want, I can see all the way from here. It's the same as here, no matter how far I go.
Of impatience, I ain't being funny, isn't it amazing how we take but never giving up and still got had a nerve to pretend that we live it up. Fuck it, I don't wanna pretend. Hopping in the front seat, tell him give me the clip. I ain't worried about a charge cause I ride for the rent. And in a white man's world, get a notary neck. What you wanna see? Double cups and expensive rings. Welfare checks, buying food on link. Work 3 jobs cause I just can't breathe. And when I do chase bread, it's cause I need to eat shit. Feet up high on the dash, I'm chillin'. Did a line cause I just want feelings. Lost girl, but I might be villain. And I can feel the wounds on my back still healing.
Yeah, I will not see through no dumb shit, no fuck shit, no dick moves, no nothing but dopeness and lush. And no, I will not give out no pass. They the past, there's plenty of the straight cats chewing on these waste ass motherfuckers breathing in my air. And I know, even though I don't wanna, that they'll probably outlast. I'm hanging out the window, hands in the breeze, knees on the wheel. Yeah, she got her feet up on the dash. She trying to get it while she can. She trying to make these minutes last with her face in the moonlight, trying to get right, trying to get a little outside vision, trying to flash, trying to do it while she can. We're trying to do it while we can. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather be sitting back, broke, pushing facts and hope. What you want, beating back those playing on my phone. What you want, we can keep it close. We can own the road. What you want, I can see all the way from here. It's the same as here, no matter how far I'm sitting back, broke, pushing facts and hope. What you want, beating back punishers playing on my phone. What you want, we can keep it close. We can own the road. What you want, I can see all the way from here. It's the same as here, no matter how far I go. No matter how far I go. No matter how far I go. Go. We can live like thieves, we can live like kings. They can be the same thing. Yeah, they're exactly the same thing. Either way, we can work till our hands don't work, till our back don't work, till our head don't hurt, cause we paid off. Or we can sit back, soft hands of a soft ass artist, soft dads, mad at the wrong stuff. No plans, champion time suck. Old saying skills are abundant, but hustle be skill when skill don't hustle. What's that from? Memes and daydreams, these things escape me almost completely, like often. Worry on it never, high tide, low tide, either way you died in the war with the other out of step. Sheep lied on the stand, Bible in hand, cry when I feel like the rest of y'all dead meat. Own man, I can die on command if I wanna, but I won't, cause I'm gonna be afloat, keep a milli on it, all bets on, let's go. Keep it on to the breakdown, on to the breakthrough, so on and so it goes. No one knows dick except we all alone, and that's too shout. So it goes, never so sick, so I just hope lasts. Paid up, gain up. Either way you locked up, opened up. Either way you toss back up or a bit of cleaner vision, whether high road or low road. Either way you, yeah, we can live like thieves, we can live like kings. They can be the same thing. Yeah, they're exactly the same thing. Either way we can work till our hands don't work, till our back don't work, till our head don't hurt, cause we paid up. Or we can sit back, yeah. This one's for Andre Duran, a symbol of actual action, adventure, equality, man. Appallingly talented, fearless, and yeah, probably as careless as every last one of my very best friends. And gone way too soon. Risk that, fear that, whatever you choose, do you? Yeah, alright. Yeah, we can live like kings. We can live like. Yeah. Either way you hurt till I hurt. Yeah, we can live like thieves, we can live like kings. They can be the same thing. They are. Either way you die. Either way you die. Either way you, yeah. Either way you. What? Yeah. I mean, no. I'm like sweating details at this point. It's good though. Hey. Lungs like smokestacks, young black terror attack. Hair on their neck raised, scaring them back. Keeping my Kerouac first rate, they in the first grade. Begging like babies, gimme. Wow. We too dirty, man, shimmy, y'all. Skinny bars, nah, all sense, no penny jar. Snubber star, celebrity fed, no meals worth mentioning. All unsettling. Nihilist, anarchist, mindset reddening. Need what? Fuck meds, all dead, everything. These cats on that, all hail petty things. Ready with the cheap, I'ma beat them in they sleep. As soon as the door open, they hitting the flow. Hoping to get to the front row. My shows are so lightning. Wherever we go, the team steadily grows, man. Who knows? They figure we do it right, but no one gives a fuck about shit. So fuck your shit, we fuck shit up, cause shit's fucked anyway. Shit is running to the ground. I know, right? I don't wanna think about it, I just wanna get down. Get down. Until we come up. I don't wanna think about it, I just wanna get down. Cause shit's fucked. I ain't trying to hear that, I just wanna get down. So we come up. It ain't nothing but a doom tree goon thing. Get your face peeled off, homeboy. Uday Hussein. Bare hand ripping them. Beware, citizen. Terror got a new face. Class war hooligan. Give me what you got. Show me what you want. Let me fish your market. Crash your stock. Bad credit, no credit. You should've never paid back. Banks selling guns. Farmers hunting gray slacks. Maybach chopped off. Mounted with the Gatling. Beverly Trillbillies. Treasure trunk rattling. We setting a fight club. You hang at nightclubs. We passing out cocktails. The kind that light up. Everybody in the back. Get risky. Burn the club down if you're spending more than 50. And if they ugly up the scene, yeah, right. I don't wanna think about it, I just wanna get down. Get down. Until we come up. Until we come up. I don't wanna think about it, I just wanna get down. Yeah, I don't wanna think about it. Yeah. It's all bad. I ain't trying to hear that, I just wanna get down. The clear with my shirt off, or my shirt off, with the POS, you hear me? You feel me now in the Doom Tree, you feel me?
Woo!
That was my ear.
What up?
I couldn't get in the front door because, like, I was in the clear the other day with my shirt off and no shirt, no shoes, no schnervous. Schnarius.
What's up, Cata? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's up, man? Sorry, I literally just got fucking home. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good, bro. What's up with you?
Shit, I fucking work. I had to meet my boss like a little bit late. I told him I had to be somewhere, but he didn't really give a fuck. So
Most bosses don't give a fuck.
yeah, so I had to meet him. So I fucking hauled ass. Hey, hello, Jenny Cox. Hello, Ran Out of Thoughts. What's up, everybody? Balls deep. Cata, always nice to fucking have you, man. Look at that fucking monstrous setup you have, buddy.
Oh, you're on camera. Yeah, I'm just showing off a little bit.
Yeah. I got everything shown on camera. So, yeah, we're looking at the Discord here. Unless you don't want to be on camera.
Oh, no, I'm switching it.
Oh, okay.
What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you been, man?
Oh, there we go. Lemmy came in here. She's doing some
Look at you.
producing.
Straight off the job. Paint on your hand. Look
at that.
He's
Yeah.
not playing the games.
No, we got it all fucking wrapped up today, and old boy paid me and gave me a bonus, so.
Hey, bonuses are always good, dude.
Hell yeah. It was pretty cool, man, so. How about you?
Around Christmas time.
Yeah, for real.
Everything is everything, dude. Same old, same old.
What do you mean, same old, same old?
Same old bullshit, just a different day.
All right, well.
Dealing with the same shit I've always been dealing with for the last 5 years, bro. Nothing's changed.
No?
No.
Nothing's
I got a new
changed.
pain management doctor, so he seems like he gives a fuck, but besides that.
That's right. I forgot about that. You're on pain management. It's for your back, right?
No, for my groin.
Oh, your groin. That's right. Yeah, you lost a ball.
Nerve damage from having my fucking nut cut off.
Oh, fuck, dude. What?
Worst fucking decision of my life, dude.
Was cutting the nut off?
Yeah, before the pain that it was associated with my nut last time, I mean, not to get too graphic, but fucking just had to release the pressure and I'm fucking good.
Like beat off type of pressure, or
that I couldn't even do. Actually, when I was married, my wife, I got quick story. So I'm at the urologist, and I was explaining to the urologist how the fucking how it works with when I relieve the pressure and shit. That the pain is gone, but I can't do it myself because the movement of that is painful. So he literally turned to my wife and was like, "Do you have a problem with giving your husband oral?" And she was like, "No." He was like, "Well, it's gonna sound funny, but I'm kind of prescribing blowjobs for your husband." No. And I was like, "For real?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You heard him. He can't do it himself. It's painful. But if you are willing to, help him, then he'll get through the day." So literally for 2 years straight, she came home every day on lunch and fucking took care of that problem, and pretty much almost every night before bed.
Damn, so you got 2 blowjobs a day. One of them.
I swear to God, my hand on my son's life, dude.
One of them was at lunch.
Every day at lunch. Every day.
Wow, dude.
Every day. Every day. It got to the point where she'd literally walk in, do what she had to do, and go back.
Fuck it. Do what she had to do. It was prescribed. I believe you've told that story on Bubba before, haven't you?
Yeah, and I tell you, 80% of the time it was for real.
What do you mean for real? What do you mean?
80% of the time I needed it.
Oh,
the other
okay.
20% I just bullshitted.
Oh, you're like, oh, baby, my nuts all swelled up. I need fucking.
But she knew. You know what I mean? Like, the worst time was the morning. So, but literally, like, that would happen, and I would be pain free for a good 12 hours or so, until the pressure built up again, and she would do what she had to do, and that was it. And then I got the nut removed, and once the pain started again, it wasn't a pressure problem; it was a nerve problem. So,
that
she
sucks,
could do on her
dude.
end to fucking relieve, to help me with it.
Yeah, and you can't you can't do shit about a nerve problem other than like.
No, bro. I mean, they had me on 100 for 3 3 years, I was on 120 milligrams of oxys dude a day, like heavily medicated.
Fuck, dude.
Like, and I was maintaining. That was normal. Like, I felt normal on 120.
What?
But recently, about 4 months ago, they cut me down in half. My fucking pain management doctor called me once, and one day he was like, "Well, this is gonna be the last time I see you." It was like a virtual. He's like,
Yeah.
"This is the last time I'm gonna see you. I'm going to a different practice." And I'm like, "Well, why can't I just go to your other practice?" "Well, we don't take your insurance." I'm like, "Okay, well, the doctor that I'm gonna see, is everything cool?" And he was like, "I can't speak for him, but everything should be okay." And it didn't sound right the way he said it. So I went that month. Me and my son went, and I walked in there, whatever, and the guy sent me home with nothing, zero. When I was supposed to pick up a script of 6 a day for a month.
Damn,
And I
dude.
said, "Bro, I lost my shit." I was like, "Bro, you're a fucking pain manager. You know what you're about to send me home to." And he was like, "Well, it's not my problem."
Right. He didn't want to get in trouble because at that point they probably weren't allowed to prescribe that many.
Well, what happened what I found out afterwards. But I tried to find this doctor because I'm at the point now where I'll just pay for a couple months just till I find another doctor. You know what I mean? Whatever, I'll pay out of pocket. And he was nowhere to be found.
Holy shit.
Nowhere to be found. So if he was over medicating me, this place always was packed. Like when I went there, I would have to wait 2 hours to see him. And if I was on time, like it was crazy. Found this new pain management doctor who actually gives a fuck and seems like a really cool dude. And he said, "Yeah, New Jersey standards is they're not allowed to give you more than 60 milligrams a month."
Yeah.
60 milligrams a day.
Yeah,
I was getting double that a day.
I could imagine that it got, cut in half. New Jersey. Definitely.
I'm sure that me and his patients were paying his fucking BMW and his fucking yacht payment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sure, dude. At least you don't have to pump your own gas.
Well, that's true.
Oh,
But yeah,
shit.
dude, this guy never. I always ask questions about because there's a stimulator they could put in my back and connect it to the nerve, stimulate the nerve. They send frequencies to that nerve. Once I found the right frequency, I'd accept it through an iPhone, and they would dial it in, and then they could put it into my back, and I could get some relief from it. And he always kept pushing it off, and I never understood why.
Does it make you calm?
No. That's,
Oh, shit.
It's basically so our nerves up and down our spine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They would tap into the nerve that's damaged through my spine, and then I'd have a wire coming out my back to a little beeper, and then it would send frequencies to that beeper through an iPhone, and then some would hurt more, and some would dull it. You know what I mean? It'd feel, and when I found the right frequency, I'd hit the button. It would keep a record of that, and then they dial it in, send that frequency constantly to the nerve, and they would take that little pager and install it into my back. And it was like
shit.
gyro charging, so when I moved, the battery would charge, so the battery would never die.
But that shit worked, right?
Well, I had never got it. I haven't gotten it yet. So they said if I got 50% relief, they would install it in my back. Anything 50% or more, they would install it.
That'd be cool.
I haven't got it yet, so I got to go through the new steps with this new painting. I'm starting all over with a new guy.
Yeah, so you're building the blocks, if you will.
Right. So I got real bad arthritis in my knee. Like that's what he's working on. I'm getting honeycomb. The top of a fucking a chicken comb, the red part of a chicken.
Yeah.
They inject that into your fucking knee for built up cartilage.
Oh no, what is that called? Is it called a honey? No.
Well, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's the comb of a fucking chicken that they use as a synthetic friggin' cartilage in your knee. Like I got to go once a week for 4 weeks to get these shots in my knee.
Those are cocks too, by the way. It's not chickens.
Yeah, not chickens, cocks. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have cockhead in my.
You fucking got cock shit injected into you, dude. Cockhead.
Have cock comb in my knee.
Well, shit, man. So I wanted to have you on today to talk about, some of the past. I know that you were a longtime Bubba guy. You know me from Bubba. That's where we met. So give me a little bit of history on when did you start listening? Did you go as soon as he made the transition to Twitch?
I tell you, I didn't know anything. I'm from up north, right, Jersey. So I was a huge Howard Stern fan, forever. From as far as I can remember, it was always Howard Stern. And then I moved down to Florida, and I was working for a guy in Tampa, and he always heard me listening to Howard. And he was like, "Oh, if you like Howard, you should check out this dude Bubba." Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm like, what kind of fucking name is Bubba the Love Sponge? Like, what is that? So I tuned in one day, and literally the day I tuned in, he had some stripper up on a torture rack shocking a puss and shit, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. So I was like fucking hooked, and that was like 18 years ago, 19 years ago. I heard him on regular radio.
Oh
And
wow, dude.
yeah, and then he got taken off the radio. Probably I listened to him maybe a year, and then he was gone. Um, and then Howard switched over to Sirius, and Bubba followed him there. Obviously, I listened to him there a little bit, but I was working and I couldn't really follow the show, and I just stopped listening completely. And then once I became disabled, I was going through Twitch one day and fucking seen Bubba the Love Sponge. Get the fuck out of here. So I've been with them. Well, I think my resub's at like 49 months now. So 49 months ago is when I started listening on Twitch.
Holy shit, yeah, because I remember seeing you in Twitch back in the day and shit, even before my name was Granny.
Yeah, it was something different.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, I remember seeing you back in those days and shit, and we had interactions and stuff. I mean, of course, shit's developed since then, but
Yeah, I was all hot headed back when I first started fucking going in there. I was beefing with Total a lot, like making my name known.
yeah,
My goal was to fucking make my name known. I just went about it. I mean, I went about it the right way and the wrong way at the same time. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows who the fuck I am, but in the beginning, I was really starting a bunch of shit.
yeah. I wasn't really starting a bunch of shit. I mean, I just would make call-ins. That was the first show that I started calling into. And to tell you the truth, that was the first like talk show radio program that I ever like really got into. You know what I mean? Like I would listen to that shit a lot. And what I'll say about Bubba is his app is like it's really good because like dude, even if I'm running fucking like the lowest internet possible, his app would always work. So like I could listen basically fucking anywhere. And like I figured out like the dead spots or whatever. Like I knew when I was gonna hit a dead spot because that app would go off. Even if I was running like 3 fucking G, this thing would still go.
Yeah, see, I never knew about the app. If I would have known about the app, I would have been listening way before Twitch. 'Cause I was always out in the field in a van. So, I would have always been listening, but I never knew. I never realized he was back where he was. Last I heard was Hogan fucked his wife and his life was over. That's
Right.
all I heard. He was gone.
Which probably did. I mean that. So I mean you know a lot about Bubba, and let me ask you something. Do you think that the Nielsen ratings or the Hogan thing had more to do with his downfall, if you will?
I mean, I don't know. Fucking with the ratings is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that's what made him like
I think
unhireable.
I think fucking with the ratings made him look bad in the eyes of corporate end of the fucking deal.
Right.
And I think the deal with Hulk Hogan made him look bad in the eyes of the public type of deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because everybody loves Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's been a fucking icon forever, dude. You know what I mean? Like, so that's where I think it both really, I think it both got him, but just from different ends. You know what I mean? Like us as listeners, why do we give a fuck about ratings? You know what I mean? Like that's not our deal. That's like a corporate thing. So he was trying to get over on corporate,
Yeah, he was
whatever you
trying.
want to call it. You know what I mean? Like on that end. But then when it came to the Hogan, everybody knows who Hogan is and was like, wow, this dude fucking, initially it came out that Bubba was the one that released the tape, right? So it made everybody think that Bubba's now screwing over Hogan. So that's where I think it really got him.
And do you still listen to this day?
I probably listened 3 out of the 5 days, but I'm
Okay.
not really in chat. I don't even have, how you can close chat on Twitch?
Yeah.
Like, I close it. I don't even fucking pay attention to it. I just
But
put it on just because I put it on. You know what I mean? It's been something I've been doing for the last fucking 5 years.
yeah, I
It's
get you.
just routine. It's just
Yeah.
routine.
Get up in the morning, you pop on Bubba, do what you
But
got to do.
I tell you, a year ago, I would make sure I was up at fucking, 5:45, coffee's made, ready for the show. But now I don't give a fuck. It's just whatever. If I wake up, I wake up. If I don't, I don't.
Is that on you, or is it because of the quality of the show?
Honestly, I can't stand the fact that the show is turned into fucking pay to win.
Right.
It's exactly what it is. I mean, he begs for fucking money, like all the time. Like if he hasn't gotten anything on his Venmo or Cash App, he makes, oh, I haven't gotten anything. What am I doing, a bad job? It's like you're begging, dude. And he's making a shit ton of money, and he's still begging. Like he's pulling in money from YouTube, Twitch. I know what he's pulling in on Twitch, and it's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? He's making at least 30 grand a fucking month on Twitch, at least, between the bits and the subscriptions. I mean, you do it. You see what you pull in on that end with the scale you're on now. Fucking bring it to his scale. That motherfucker's banking, dude, just on Twitch.
And this is just pure opinion, man. I think a lot of his viewers are bought, or somebody in studio has. Actually, let me take that back. I don't think that they're bought. I think that somebody in studio, and I'm not naming names, has rigged something up for the viewership. And that's just my personal opinion. You know,
I could tell you that. What are you talking about? Like how people drop fucking all kinds of bits and shit.
No, I'm not saying that the bits and stuff are fake. I'm saying that the views are fake.
Bot.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's a bot?
I believe there's a bot network in place. Yes.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, it's not like it's hard to put on. I've come across the fucking website where, for $100 a month, you could get like 10,000 views.
Right.
You know what I mean, like it's ridiculous. It's insane, and it's not expensive. So, I mean, I could see that. I mean, he hit 10,000 like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
he had
10,000 viewers.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's not like that's out of the realm of possibilities considering like the Nielsen deal. Like, and again, like, I mean, I you know how I feel about Bubba nowadays. I don't listen. I haven't listened to the show in probably 2 years.
Right.
But
I understand why too.
Yeah, and at the same time, like, you know, what's that fucking saying? They're always led back to water. I forget what fucking animal is in the saying.
A horse, right? You can lead a horse, or I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
You can teach a horse to fish.
No, you can teach a man to fish, and he'll eat for. Or you could give a dude a fish, he eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, to eat for a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how it goes? Something like that.
Yeah, no, that's close enough, dude.
I'm stoned, dude. You're making me think too hard.
No, it's cool. I'm having. This will be my second beer, so I'm gonna have several during this. And I know you said you've only got a limited amount of time. I'm sorry I was late again.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure we can squeeze in what we need to squeeze in a half hour. I'm
all
good
right.
Till 5:30.
Okay, cool. Now, well, then we need to power through a little more of my questions here. So,
real quick, just to sum it up though, Bubba, the show, I think has died down a lot. I think Bubba has become something that he used to clown back in the day, and I think the show is pay to win. If you don't pay the money, you don't get recognized, and the ones who do, he makes a big deal about it, which makes other people feel like they should do the same thing.
Did you ever attend a royalty party?
No, I've been invited. I got an invite for this year and last year.
Oh, okay. But are you planning on attending or?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not easy. I just drove down to Florida recently to go try to get my brother out of the hospital, and after that experience, I don't think I'll ever drive down again. It was pretty bad.
What, traffic or just like
just
medical shit?
It's putting myself through the torture of doing it. You know what I mean? Like sitting in that car for so long. Like once the nerve starts to go, it's over with. Like I took probably double my fucking pain medicine on the way down. I microdosed all the way on the way down. So, you know, if it wasn't for microdosing, I don't think I would have made it.
Damn.
Yeah, microdosing. I just started recently microdosing about 6 weeks ago, and the first time I took it, I held off because my family's in the industry, in the marijuana industry. And,
right.
So he's now into the shrooms and shit. He sent me a chocolate bar. Actually, I got one piece left, but it's a half a gram per square. And my sister was getting married, and he wanted me to to see how it worked against my pain. So I was like, fuck it. I took it a half hour before I went to my sister's wedding, and everybody didn't understand how I was walking so straight up and had some pep in my step. And I was actually on a dance floor two-stepping for about 5 minutes.
My
And
man
everybody
did the
was
electric slide.
everybody was in shock because I'm all hunched over. I could barely walk and shit because of this the nerve, and nobody understood why I was able to move the way I was. And I tell you, a half a gram of shrooms took my pain away 101% for about 4 hours. So I've been microdosing every day since then.
All right, so I know, like I said, we got a limited amount of time. I've got a few other questions I want to ask you. So you and Tuttle briefly, like, are you still do not like Tuttle, do you?
No.
Do you think the show was better with Tuttle?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you can at least give him that, right? Because dude, in those
100%.
days, I would laugh my fucking ass off.
Bro, when he would sit there and his tongue would fucking turn all kinds of, and he'd be like, bro, and they would throw him fucking alcohol, bro. I loved watching him get fucked up. I didn't have a problem with Tuttle. I liked beefing with Tuttle because he was real easy to fuck with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember when my wife did that song and I had him play it on the air, and then I sent Bubba a picture of my wife topless, and Tuttle ended up seeing it. Was like, oh, I'd fuck his wife, talking about how he was gonna wanted to fuck my wife and shit. So it was that point where I really started fucking can't standing him, but he didn't know until I blew it up that his girl